Hello and welcome there, YouTube. It is Fuel83 here, and I'm about to broadcast my first race ever since race 8 of 20 at Kansas. And now I will show you where our championship contenders are starting. Richard Johnson's starting fourth. He is a major championship contender. He's only 3 points back to Ryan Acosta, who's starting in the back. Then we go to Tim Fiegel, 9 points back. Now go all the way. Now we got to go to Evan Gattuso, 6 points back. Not very far back. Now let's go to Chris Summers, 14 points back. Very rare to see him get this. See him get the championship. 19 points back. Ron Edwards may have a shot at winning this. Now, green flag is about to go in the air. Noah Hart has the pole with Connor Breton in second place. Green flag is out in the season finale of season 1. Noah Hart jumps out to a lead, but Max Skinner is right there on his tail. Connor Breton jumps right down in third place, but Max Skinner jumps immediately to the inside to pass Noah Hart. Oh, Connor Breton thought about it. Connor Breton thought about going 3 wide, but he thought better of it. He stays in line with Max Skinner, pushes him on by. Max Skinner to the lead. Connor Breton in second. Not a very good season for him. He's right now 19th in points. Not a good season for him. Connor Breton, it will be back next season though, in the 32 Tide car. Jackson Braun running in third place right now. Jackson Braun had a very, very good beginning part of the season, very well. But at the reset at Talladega, race 9 of 20, that's when everyone got even, and that's when everybody caught back up to him. Now let's go back to racing talk. Connor Breton going for the lead. Seth Cole's going to push him right on by. Let's see where our championship contenders are running. Evan Gattuso is the highest championship running car. And right now, Noah Hart has slipped back. He was the pole sitter, and Richard Johnson's kicked to the I side. He got kicked 3 wide. Not a very good place to be at. And the 45 and the 43 car on the inside, in the middle lane, this is their first race. Their very first race. Eugene DeMax and the 45 of Michael Jeter. They will be in season 2. They have already signed up, but this is their very first race to get them ready for it. They're racing pretty good right now. May I add to this though, when Nick Mace and Tim Fiegel first joined the series in the beginning of season 1, they had major success winning races at the very beginning. Nick Mace won his first race in his first race ever started. So I'm just pointing that out there. Maybe they can do that as well. Evan Gattuso right now would win the championship right now if he would stay right here. But that is very highly unlikely. Now we go to Tim Fiegel. He's running third on the inside line. Connor Breton got kicked to the high side. Ron Edwards, he is a very long shot. 19 points back coming into this race. He's got to basically hope for some bad luck from Ryan Acosta and from Richard Johnson. Hold up here. Is this planned or not? Richard Johnson is hanging in the back of the pack. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Him and Luke Martin are hanging in the back. Let's see. And a lot of people suspect that Amber Cope would ruin the championship if we came here to Daytona. Right now, she is going into turn 1, and that the leaders are in turn 3. Uh-oh, no, Evan Gattuso got kicked 3 wide. And Tim Fiegel on the middle crew went right on by. Tim Fiegel, now your points leader. Tim Fiegel takes over the point lead, and a rookie, the very first race, Eugene DeMax, his very first race, is in third place right now. Joseph Clark, a veteran in this series, running in second. BJ Pushanda, a British racer, a British road course racer. He does not even really, he isn't supposed to be good at this kind of stuff, but he's leading the race. But here comes Joseph Clark. And Ron Edwards isn't playing around. He wants to take the lead. Ron Edwards wants to win this championship, and if he's going to do it, he's basically got to win and hope for bad luck from the other guys. And this is what he's going for right now. He won in Atlanta, so he's got some momentum on his side. Malachi Johnson looks slow, couldn't get it done. Here comes Chris Summers up the board. Ryan Acosta right there in fifth. He is not about to get denied. He wants this championship bad. There's a lot of talk that Ryan Acosta won't even come back next season. So Ryan Acosta, really, if he wins this championship, he can go out saying, I won a championship my very first season, and I didn't have to prove anything for the next season. 3 wide for the lead, Chris Summers. Chris Summers gets pushed right on by Ryan Acosta. Championship rivals pushing and helping each other out. Chris Summers leads the halfway point. Jackson Braun, your winner at the Daytona 500, is running in 3rd place. He may be eliminated from this championship, but he's going for the win. Zach Carlson. Zach Carlson has been a very good asset to this Rick Hendrick team. Rick Hendrick, 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. Because Chris Summers just now got passed by the lead, and Jackson Braun pushed him right on by. Ryan Acosta, your point leader, now to the point. Zach Carlson jumps up high to help out Chris Summers, his teammate. Amber Cope is going in turn 1 right now. They're at the start-finish line. This is not going to be good. Will she hold up a championship contender, and will this affect the championship at all? Ryan Acosta leads. Jackson Braun, Nick Mace, Richard Johnson, and Jamie Muckley. Jackson Braun's going for the lead. Jackson Braun won last time we was here. We was out here at the Daytona 500. Jamie Muckley makes an aggressive move to kick championship contender Richard Johnson up to the high side. Eric Lopez, he'll be back next season, but he's going for the win either way. He's going for 4th. Noah Hart's going to push him right on by. Noah Hart's not returning next season, so he wants to go out with a win. Uh-oh, here comes Amber Cope. Amber Cope's right here in front of us. And she's going to hold up Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson's on the high side. These 3's going to pull away. Amber Cope's going to hold up these guys. How far will she hold up a championship contender? Because these 3 aren't championship contenders, but they're pulling away. Here comes Nick Mace. He wants the lead. But Noah Hart, Richard Johnson, and Luke Martin's helping each other out to get right on by Amber Cope. Connor Breton's getting by. Amber Cope's holding up a lot of people. Tim Feagle's on the inside line, so he may get on by. Ryan Acosta stuck on the high side with Chris Summers. This is not good. Will she hold it? Oh God, Chris Summers tried to block. Evan Gattuso there. Evan Gattuso's going to get down either way. Ty Knotson cuts right in front of Zach Carlson. The 4 car is holding up these people. Everyone's getting held up today. These guys are getting held up by Amber Cope. It happened at Talladega. People say that she shouldn't be racing in this series, but she's staying at the minimum speed that NASCAR wants her to. So right now, Amber Cope, right now a lap down, this may affect the championship, but right now we go back to the lead. Noah Hart is challenging Jamie Muckley. Noah Hart peaks low. Actually, he stayed right in behind Jamie Muckley, actually surprising to me. At the Bristol, Jamie Muckley gave Noah the bump and run, and Noah Hart said in a pre-race show that Jamie Muckley may have cost him a win. But here comes Noah Hart now. He wants the lead, and Richard Johnson's going to try and make it 3 wide. No, he's not. He'll stay right in behind Noah Hart. Connor Breton, he has struggled all season long. Right now, 19th in points, and he is right now in 3rd place, probably his best run of the season so far. Let's see how far back. Tim Feagle's right here in the pack. Tim Feagle's in the pack. And Ryan Acosta, Chris Summers, and Evan Gattuso lost the draft. They're having to work together to get back up there. Have they lost the championship because of this? Did they lose the championship? We'll find out. These guys are still battling up here. Eugene DeMax, this is his first race, remember? So is Michael Jeter. This is his first race, and they're running in the top 10. Seth Cole almost won Atlanta, but he couldn't get it done. Richard Johnson, now your point leader, he is looking to try and win it all here today for the championship. Tim Fiegel's trying to deny him. Tim Fiegel dives below Seth Cole for second. Tim Fiegel wants to kick Richard Johnson off the lead so he can get the championship. Because we all know that Tim Fiegel's got to make some passes because he's 9 points back and Richard Johnson was only 3. So he's got to finish like 6 spots ahead of the 24 here. And here comes Eugene DeMax. Eugene DeMax coming on the inside. Remember, this is Eugene DeMax's first race. Remember Nick Mays, the last time Nick Mays started at Las Vegas, his very first race, and he won there. Can Eugene DeMax do the same thing here? 2 laps of racing to go. Richard Johnson dives down below. What a better move by Richard Johnson. Richard Johnson goes back to the point, or he's back to second, trying to hang in with Tim Fiegel. He does not want to lose his championship. Oh, he blocks! He blocks his 23. The 23 dives low. Leighton Barlett coming low, 3 wide for the lead. Tim Fiegel getting knocked out. These are the only chasers, these are the only guys that are championship contenders in this pack. Richard Johnson right now still ahead of him. Coming to the white flag. Evan Gattuso, Ryan Acosta, Chris Summers. What a heartbreak for these guys. They lost the pack, and now they're probably not even gonna win the championship. Tim Fiegel, kick to the high side. Does he have enough time to get back to the inside and challenge Richard Johnson? Richard Johnson's on the outside, but going for the lead here. Going for the lead. Connor Breton's going for the lead. Connor Breton and Leighton Barlett battle it out. These guys are both at the bottom of points. Here we go. It looks like it may be Connor Breton. They're side by side. Connor Breton, Leighton Barlett. It's going to be Connor Breton at the line. Connor Breton wins his first win in the Sony Cup Series. That will sure help his confidence going into season 2. Second goes to Leighton Barlett. What a good finish there. But who won the championship? We will find out soon enough.
Congratulations, Richard Johnson. You are the Sony Cup Series champion. You edged out Ryan Acosta by 5 points. 5 points was the difference for this season.
Man, one heck of a good race. One heck of a good season, may I add. This was one heck of a dogfight. I will literally throw that right out. I hope season 2's going to be just as good, even better, hopefully. I am super disappointed in another way that Amber Cope had to ruin 3 other chasers. Not chasers. It seemed like a chase to me. That's why I keep saying chasers. Because everyone's all close together through the dash to the championship. Chris Summers, Ryan Acosta, Evan Gattuso, Ron Edwards, all was hung back by Amber Cope. And it left a battle down to Tim Fiegel and Richard Johnson. Tim Fiegel couldn't quite get it done. And he had one heck of a good season too. He only missed 2 races, and that's one good way to almost come up short, knowing if you could have started one more race, you may have would have had it. But what a race, what a season. I hope season 2 is just as good. And once again, congratulations, Richard Johnson. See you next time.